Hey everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Reen English Channel. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Thanks for tuning in. Today's topic is actually one that a lot of people are curious about: extrovert people. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos.
Yes, extroverts, the ones who bring the energy to the room. They're often described as outgoing, talkative, social, and confident, right?
Exactly. But I think there's more to extroverts than just being loud or social. There are many layers: how they think, feel, and interact with others.
Totally agree. And today, we'll talk about what makes extroverts tick: their mindset, their habits, their strengths, and even their struggles.
Yeah, because being extroverted is not just about being happy or friendly all the time. There's a psychology behind it.
So let's dive right in. What exactly is an extrovert?
Well, an extrovert is someone who gains energy from being around people. While introverts recharge alone, extroverts recharge through social interaction.
Right. Like after a long day, an introvert might go home and read a book, but an extrovert wants to call friends and go out for dinner.
Exactly. For them, interaction feels like oxygen. It keeps them alive and happy.
Extroversion usually shows up early in life. Even in school, you can spot the extroverts easily.
Oh, yes, those kids who talk to everyone, make friends in 5 minutes, and always volunteer to answer questions in class.
I remember one in my class who would literally organize games for everyone during breaks. She couldn't stand being alone.
I was more balanced, I think. I liked people, but I also liked my quiet moments. But I did have a friend, Tom, who was 100% extroverted.
What was he like?
He was the center of attention all the time. He loved telling stories, making jokes, leading group projects, and honestly, everyone liked him.
Extroverts do have that natural social magnetism. They make others feel comfortable.
True, but it's interesting. Sometimes people assume that extroverts never feel nervous or shy, which isn't always true.
Yes, some extroverts are actually socially anxious deep down. They just hide it better because they've learned to adapt.
Exactly. Being extroverted doesn't mean you're fearless. It just means you're energized by people, not necessarily confident all the time.
Let's talk about extroverts in professional life,
Oh, yes. They often thrive in environments where collaboration and communication are key.
like sales, teaching, public relations, media, or event planning.
Right. They're usually the ones who can talk to clients easily, present ideas confidently, and motivate teams.
But there's also a flip side. Sometimes extroverts may dominate conversations or take over meetings without realizing it.
That's true. It's one of their common challenges. They need to learn to listen more and not interrupt others.
It's not always intentional, though. Extroverts get excited when ideas are flowing, so they just jump in.
Exactly. And that enthusiasm is valuable. It keeps energy high in a team, but emotional intelligence helps balance it.
Yeah, the best extroverts I've worked with are the ones who know when to talk and when to listen.
Now, let's talk about how extroverts behave in social situations.
Oh, they're the life of the party. You'll see them walking into a room, greeting everyone, and starting conversations instantly.
They don't wait for someone to talk to them, they initiate it.
And they often have a wide circle of friends, though sometimes those friendships can be more surface level.
That's a good point. Extroverts tend to know a lot of people, but not all connections go deep.
Yes, some of them may even feel lonely sometimes despite being surrounded by people.
Exactly. It's a kind of crowded loneliness. You're with people, but you still crave deeper connection.
I think mature extroverts learn to balance both the social buzz and meaningful relationships.
Agreed. And they're often great at maintaining friendships. They remember birthdays, check in on you, and make you feel included.
You know, extroverts are often labeled as high energy people, but they can burn out too.
Absolutely. When you're constantly socializing, you might forget to rest or have quiet time.
I know an extrovert friend who said she gets sad if she spends too much time alone, but when she's with people nonstop, she gets exhausted too.
That's the extrovert paradox. They need people to recharge, but too much of it can drain them.
So, balance is key. Even extroverts benefit from quiet moments, reading, walking, meditating.
Exactly. And I think self-awareness plays a big role here. Knowing your limits helps you stay emotionally stable.
Let's move to one of my favorite parts, love and relationships. How do extroverts handle romance?
Oh, they're expressive. They'll tell you how they feel, plan surprises, and talk through problems openly.
Yes, communication is their love language. They like quality time and attention.
But they might struggle with partners who are introverted.
Right. An extrovert might say, "Why don't you talk to me more?" While the introvert thinks, "Why do you need to talk so much?"
Exactly. But when both understand each other's needs, it can work beautifully.
Definitely. The key is respecting differences. Extroverts need to give space, and introverts need to engage sometimes.
It's all about energy exchange.
Now, let's talk about extroverts in the age of social media.
Oh, yes. Social media is like heaven for extroverts.
Totally. They can connect, post, share, and express themselves 24/7.
But it can also become a trap. Some extroverts feel pressure to always appear happy or active online.
True, they might measure self worth by likes or comments.
Yeah, validation becomes addictive. They need to remind themselves that online presence doesn't define real connection.
Exactly. Healthy extroverts use social media to communicate, not to compare.
Let's bust some myths.
Yes. Number one, extroverts are always confident.
False. Many extroverts are confident socially, but insecure privately.
Number two, extroverts can't be good listeners.
Not true. Some of the best communicators I know are extroverts who listen deeply.
Number three, extroverts don't like being alone.
False again. They may prefer company, but they still value solitude when it's meaningful.
Right. Everyone needs alone time, even the most social person. Let's talk about growth. How can extroverts develop themselves more?
I'd say by practicing reflection. Talking is easy for them, but thinking quietly can bring deeper insight.
That's so true. I once read that extroverts often process thoughts out loud, but it helps to write or journal too.
Yes, and they can learn to give space for others' opinions, especially in teamwork.
Also, patience. Extroverts often want quick responses, but learning to slow down helps them connect better.
I love that. Growth for an extrovert isn't about talking less. It's about being intentional when they do.
At the end of the day, we need both extroverts and introverts in this world.
Absolutely. Extroverts bring light, energy, and connection. Introverts bring depth, calm, and reflection.
Together, they make a balanced world.
Exactly. It's like music. You need both rhythm and silence to make harmony.
Beautifully said.
Before we wrap up, let's share a couple of real stories.
Sure. I have a friend named Lily. She's extremely extroverted. Every time we go out, she ends up making new friends.
That's classic.
But once she told me something surprising. She said, people think I'm always happy, but sometimes I wish I could just disappear for a day.
Wow, that's deep. Shows that even extroverts crave peace sometimes.
Yes, they give so much energy out, but they rarely take it back for themselves.
I once worked with a team leader like that. Super inspiring, always talking, motivating everyone. But one day he said he felt empty inside.
That's the unseen side of extroversion, emotional fatigue.
Exactly. Extroverts need emotional recovery time, just like athletes need rest after training.
So, what's one thing you'd say to extroverts listening today?
I'd say keep shining, but don't forget to pause. Your energy is a gift, but even gifts need recharging.
That's beautiful. I'd say love your personality, but also learn to listen, reflect, and be still sometimes.
Perfect balance.
Extroversion is a strength. Just make sure it works for you, not against you.
I couldn't agree more.
All right, that's all for today's episode. Extrovert people.
Thanks everyone for listening. If you enjoyed this talk, don't forget to share it with your friends, especially your extroverted ones.
Yes, they'll love it. See you all next time on Reen English Channel.
Take care and keep learning.